Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I'm here at the gallery with a general tarot reading. This is an ongoing Cards of Truth series for the entire 52 card deck. Here is a chart to find your birth card. I've already cleared the cards and spent time meditating on my shooting star spread. I'm using the Cards of Truth deck for the overall starting point and then clarifying with the Ethereal Visions deck. I chose this deck because it has an artist card added into the major arcana. I'll close with a message from Spirit with the Soul's Journey lesson cards. If you'd like to know more about today's card, please pause the video and read the description box below. Okay, I'm going to adjust the camera now so that you can see the card spread for today. This is a reading for all 10 of Diamonds birth cards. This is the Shooting Star spread, and it's a 3-card spread about unblocking or heightening your creative flow. I like to take cards that spring from the deck while shuffling. That can take a while, so I've already done that and laid out the cards. There's no wrong way to choose cards, it's just what works for me. So first row here represents your inner and outer resources, much like the South Node position in the Cards of Truth birth chart. Easily accessible because it's what you bring with you from past lives. However, there is a possibility it's so easy it's taken for granted. So the second row is about tapping into your motivation. Here it reflects more of the North Node position in the Cards of Truth birth chart, as it will naturally assist in your soul's full potential. The third row is what Source would like to share as guidance, pure and simple. So let's start with the first row. So 6 of Diamonds, which is all about success, rewards, what you've worked hard for, paying off. It's intuitive, and it's about making money or whatever is of value to you, whether that be a creative skill or money, basically. Interestingly, the Lovers is the number 6 in the tarot, so already we have a nice connection here. It's in reverse, however, so if it were upright, it too talks about pretty much the same thing, all about rewards and connecting to what you really, really want, and that either being something of emotional or monetary, or it could be land, it could be anything. It's basically what floats your boat. So it being in reverse, however, for this 10 of Diamonds reading, it's saying that you're having a little bit of connection trouble with finding maybe what it is that what you need next on your journey. So for now, it's what's difficult for you to reach. So next we have the Knight of Cups. And again, this is about emotions, and it's about approach of things of importance. It's new endeavors. So having this in your pocket is as a reserve or easily accessible is really pretty key to this, because it's not looking too much of a difficulty to get there right now. It may just be knowing about it, right, once it's brought to the attention. And then you have the Emperor. The Emperor, again, is a very strong card here. He is all about starting the process rolling, basically. You are powerfully prepared. So you've got that in your pocket. Being a 10 of Diamonds, that's not really a surprise. If you haven't looked at the description box below, might be a good time to pause the video and go and see what the 10 of Diamonds is really all about. Pretty extraordinary card. but to save time, again, I put it in the description box. Okay, so nice to have in the reserves and easily accessible. And again, this could also be about taking it for granted because it's just so easy for you to connect to what you need at the time that you need it. Because these two cards definitely say that that's a possibility for you. So the next row is about what's motivating you, either at this time or in general. So if we're looking at it at this time to motivate the awareness of how to connect with what you are seeking or what's going to be rewarding for you in your next creative endeavor, how to get there, we're looking at the 10 of Spades. Now this is an interesting card because it's a bit dark, honestly. It is about having patience. It's about carrying your burdens well. It's commitment to family and well-being. It's a deeper essence of being connected to life in general. It's also self-sacrificing, which is really interesting because as a 10 of Diamonds, life should be, on most occasions, pretty easy for you. It's pretty rewarding. So the fact that the self-sacrificing thing is here and that it's a patience card tells me that there's something in the way. The next card, which is the Devil in reverse. Now the Devil, this card is all about connecting to addictions, basically. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It's about addictions that are in your subconscious. It's about you maybe not being totally honest or truthful with yourself about whatever it is that's holding you back. And it's a little bit of a self-delusion or illusion. You've got your rose-colored glasses on about it. Maybe you're saying, oh, it's not, all that. Maybe it's what you have needed in the past to get yourself to that creative point where you feel free enough. And so there's a little bit of that going on. And again, that is in reverse. So that is in your subconscious as well. The next card says basically the same thing. It's a little bit about self-illusions. And you can see that with the mask on and not really understanding or wanting to face your demons and or just not ready to give it up. We can all understand that. And just to say that, it may be the trigger that says, okay, I either need to stop watching late TV and get some sleep or, buckle down and really start to understand my creative process that little bit more without an influence. And that is followed through, that thought, with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is an interesting card to get here in your motivation, right? Because so far your motivation has been about getting clean, getting your thoughts clean and clear and ready for what Source here is going to share with you. So the Ace of Swords is pretty much that. I mean, it's determination, it's ultimate triumph, it is you making right choices for whatever this is, and it could be anything, from candy to, I don't know, something darker. Anyways, yeah, okay. So what Source would like to share, 3 of Diamonds. So in the Cards of Truth playing cards, this meaning is about small successes, about taking baby steps to connect with what it is that you need, what you want, what you desire, what's going to satisfy. And it tells me that once you begin the begin, it's going to happen really quickly. This is the Eight of Wands, and you can see how they're all flying through the air. So this is about haste and speed and suddenness. It's action. It's going to come all at once. And what's coming? Well, Source is saying that it is stability. This is the Four of Pentacles. It's stability. It's money for money's sake. So while they're saying don't get miserly with it, right? You know it's coming. You're gonna have it. It's here. It's small rewards. So don't get worried. There'll be more coming, and it's a warning, more or less, not to become too possessive. To share brings it back around to actually getting better, a better thing. When you share your riches, then you've really got the opportunity to spread that joy, and it's a different kind of reward. So then Source is wanting to let you know that the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration. This is you connecting with whatever it is, your contemporaries or your art group or your gallery or whatever hats you wear and your friends wear, to collaborate on a new idea. It's also about gifts of skill and mastery of a profession. So your secret lies in understanding what's holding you back by outer forces, more or less, because these are addictions of small or large, and to just acknowledge that and to be aware of it may be all you need to spur you on to that first inclination, that first seed for thought. And when that happens, like I said, it's going to happen really quickly. Just don't get too miserly and have some input from friends. Okay, so the last card that Source guides me to is found by me moving my pendulum across the spread out deck of the Soul's Journey. And it can take a while as well, so to save time, I've already done that too. And the card that you get, Ten of Diamonds, creative, is forgiveness, interestingly. I thought it interesting because it says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And I would offer it also blocks the flow of creativity. So you can never flow with your natural energy of creativeness unless you release the negative energy of hate or anger or intolerance or blame. Every soul's path has free will. And you have no control over that as far as someone else's. You have all the control in the world over your own. So how you react to the manifestation of others' free will is integral to you finding what will strengthen your karma, your karmic cycles. And within all of that is forgiveness, right? Because it takes forgiveness to break your pattern. Well, I hope all of you Ten of Diamonds out there found this interesting and helpful. If you're not a Ten of Diamonds, you might check your Cards of Truth birth chart to see if the Ten of Diamonds is present. If it is, you can contemplate this reading with that placement in mind. Thank you. Happy creating. So creative, stay true to your uniqueness on your creative path, and I hope this gave you some food for thought. Please subscribe and hit that like button. It means a lot to me and my soul and life purpose. Thank you.